everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. My name's Olivia, and today we are going to be doing an organization video. So if you've seen any of my videos before, you know I love cleaning, home decor, organization, all that kind of stuff. Instead of doing my typical clean with me video, I'm going to be doing an organize with me. So I have this baking cabinet that I've been meaning to organize for the longest time. It's honestly one of those cabinets where you just shove things in, you close the door, and you hope that you're not the one to open it next because there's going to be tons of stuff falling out. So it was just something that made me so stressed, and it was something that I was putting off. I really wanted to organize it for a long time, but I just didn't know where to start. So I decided today's the day. I'm just going to organize it. And I thought that I would bring you guys along and show you how easy it is to really just kind of organize things and just stop putting off those places in your home that you just think is too big of a project, or you're just putting it off because you just don't want to get started. I'm here to motivate you guys today and hopefully inspire you to do those projects that you've been avoiding. So if you guys like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more organization videos from me, don't forget to subscribe. I'd love to have you along with my channel, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. So as I mentioned, this cabinet is a disaster. So there's just tons of stuff going on. I like to bake. It's something that I do often, but not really like every day or anything like that. And as you can see, this cabinet was definitely a cabinet that it was hard to see what was in it. So I actually had multiples of certain items, which is really frustrating, and it allows for things to go bad and you have to throw it out, and I just hate wasting. So definitely organization was great aesthetically, but also practically and financially. So the first thing I wanted to do with organizing is finding the right kind of containers. And I had an idea of what kind of container I wanted to use, but they're expensive. So if you don't know, Aldi is a grocery store. It's worldwide, so it's in the US, which I shopped there, and then it's also in Australia. And I personally think the Australian Aldi is a lot better than the US one. It's just a lot nicer. But they have weekly specials, and the past week was like kitchen stuff. So I picked up, it was with 5 items, and this was $19.99. So I actually picked up 2 different boxes, which I'll show you the different styles that I got. These are these like stackable containers that are really good, and they lock, so it keeps your food fresh, which is great because obviously you don't want your food going bad. And then it just also just really looks really nice, and then you can see everything that's in it. So I was definitely really happy to pick up these containers. So obviously with anything you get from the store, you want to wash them. So these were dishwasher safe, which was great. So I just threw them in the dishwasher, and then after I dried them, because I obviously don't want to put like powders and stuff in a wet container. That would be really, really bad. And then I took everything out of my cabinet. So there was tons of stuff, took everything out, and then I sorted it on my countertop of what it was, if there was any extras, that kind of thing. And then from there, I wiped down the cabinet and everything like that. You obviously really want to start with like a clean surface, and that cabinet hasn't been cleaned out probably since we moved into this house a little over a year ago. So it was definitely really, really needed. And I just gave everything a quick wipe down with my Method heavy degreaser cleaner, which is really great for tough stains or anything like that. I just feel like it really cleans the job really well, which I've mentioned a million times in any of my clean with me videos. And then I also just want to note that any products will be linked down below. And I also have an Amazon shop where you can see my favorite cleaning products, and you can shop right off of Amazon. So it's just handy, and all links are down below. I also do have a blog post with all my favorite cleaning products, what I like to use them for, how I use them, all that kind of stuff. So if you're looking for anything more in depth, So once everything was laid out on the counter, I separated everything in categories, and then I put the containers behind what I was thinking of using it for, if that makes any sense. For like items and flowers and stuff like that that were bigger, they would have a bigger container around them. That way I could kind of see a layout of what containers I wanted to use for what before actually getting started with pouring. I know some people make a list of what they have and what kind of container, what size container to use, and that's really practical and will save you a lot of time and money if you're going out and buying containers individually, because a lot of places do sell these kind of containers individually, but since I got 2 sets, I was limited to what kind of containers and what I was using them for. So I skipped that step altogether. It would have just taken time that wouldn't have made sense because I had only 10 containers. After that, it was pretty simple. I just took some tape and I wrote down what I was dumping into each container. That way I could keep track of what was what, because a lot of items are white, or you know, you can't really differentiate them apart from each other. So I just used some regular tape that we had around the house that's for like painting and stuff. And I stuck it on the container. A lot of times people do stick on labels, or they take like a whiteboard marker and they do that. I just haven't found labels that I absolutely love. I'll probably find some on Etsy or something like that. But a lot of labels that I see are just a little too preppy for my style. So I kind of wanted to do something very minimal and basically just put tape on the inside so you don't see it from the outside. So after that, I just simply poured everything in the containers. Once I finished everything, I just kind of laid it out, all the containers out on the counter, and then kind of just started adding things to the cabinet. I rearranged things to make more sense of what I reach for more often, or what looks better, all that kind of stuff. And then those packaging that I couldn't put in one of those containers, I just kind of hid them in the back. It's not perfect, but it's like practical, like it's real life. This baking cabinet is something that I do use, and I want it to not only look nice but also be practical for what I use it for. So it might not be the most Pinterest worthy cabinet. I think it's an amazing improvement for what it was before, so I'm definitely happy with the results. And then I just picked up one of the containers from a shop nearby and put the cupcake liners in it. I have seen really cute pictures of cupcake liners in mason jars and stuff like that, because originally I had it just out and it just didn't look good. So I just suggest playing around with it and rearranging things, and if you find a container out one day, you can add it to it, but just these clear containers really make it look really nice and neat. So this is the final result. Like I said, I'm really happy with it and I think it looks so much nicer. I think it just shows that this project, it took me about an hour in total, but like it's a huge difference. And it was something that was fairly inexpensive and something that I was meaning to get to for a really long time, and I was just putting it off. So it really didn't take much time at all, and I feel so much better that it's done. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. And if you want to see more organization videos, let me know in the comments down below, because I'd really love to do more of them. I have my full-on pantry and I have tons of areas. I have the laundry, I have the linen closet, guest bedroom, bathrooms, that kind of stuff. So I have tons of spaces that I would really love to organize, and if you guys want to see it, then I'll show you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to check out the links down below. I also did a blog post of this, so that will be down below if it's live as well on my blog. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!